Yeah. It's that bar talk. Debonair, it's that bar talk. Brooklyn, that's that bar talk. What you talking about?
Yeah.
Appetite savage, carnivore habits, no malice. Sipping a jacket at cocoa chalice. Bar talk. Fall back, I let the bars talk. Fall back, tell your man put up a verse and call his family, grab a hearse. And if you want, I do the eulogy at church and say be work, I let them bars talk. I let them bars talk. Yeah.
Alright, I'm hosting Bar Talk Radio today.
From the crucifix, talking that
out
shit,
here.
social media got y'all cozy. Watch how you moving, kid. I know a lot of bandanas, holding hammers for drama, broken English and grammar. When they text, I can't stand them. I'm trying to chill, so I let go the randoms. And I'm stacking for my kid like they got him for ransom. Landslide if we collide, don't sleep cause he handsome. Rubik's Cube, how we spin the block, won't split till we land one. If I can't reason with you, I plan for when hands come past that. Then Godspeed, just prepare for when cans up. My head is a get with you, all they know is the blam, son. But cold hit you dolo, won't blast at your fans. I'm talking person, never handheld. Samsung is why Samsung. Listening to dogs, son of Sam got his head wrong. Yes. He moved rock with a dream, but started fooling with some youngins. ODing on lean, falling out with the connect, jeopardizing his team. The bosses had to intervene, put a line on this beam. Shit, I tried to tell him chill,
like
but you know the deal. Brothers rather pooty real, bloodshed and killer's pill. Ravenous, appetite savage, carnivore habits, no malice. Sipping a jacket at cocoa chalice. Bar talk, fall back, I let them bars talk. Fall back, till your man put up a verse and call his family, grab a hearse. And if you want, I do the eulogy at church and say we work, I let them bars talk. I let them bars talk. Apocalyptic once I scripted, catastrophic with the infant Socrates with philosophies. God like how I'm thinking, have Zeus, have Q from Juice when I'm synced in. Shorties wanna link 'em, rendezvous in a Lincoln. Wave type chill, where I be stay jinking. Vibing in the stool, rolling up, we all drinking. I keep a few baddies that'll help me with the addies. All they friends is the bro, they got issues with they daddies. Stay high off the pineapple, messing with the Navy in the Navy. Bro savvy, have Malcolm and Mike Larry. Destination top tier, so glad of you to have me. Everything fit, not too tight and slight saggy. King like, type your chick, wish she could've married. Prodigy, type your moms, wish she could've carried. My first, last, and everything. Catch him knocking Barry, writing love ballads. Visionary muse, favor Hallie. Boss goes, summer home, Silicon Valley. I'm a dual citizen from Ontario to Maui. Listening to moms more after going back to Cali. The guys got it wrong, how they hit up that Denali. Speak greatness to existence, triumphant the finale. Purge on us to justice, I ain't even trying to rally. Ravenous, appetite savage, carnivore habits, no malice. Sipping a jacket at cocoa chalice. Bar talk, fall back, I let them bars talk. Fall back, till your man put up a verse and call his family, grab a hearse. And if you want, I do the eulogy at church and say we work, I let them bars talk. I let them bars talk. Fall back.
Only thing we like raw is hip hop.
Whoa.
Bars talk.
Okay, let me know when to stop. Oh, my bad. The first time. Okay.
Take two.
All right, let's do it. All right, welcome to Bar Talk Radio, where the only thing we like raw is hip-hop.
Hip-hop?
My name is Asumoh. I'm the owner of City Scapes, and today I'm guest hosting Bar Talk Radio.
Woo! We're doing something new over here at Bar Talk. We had a guest host coming in. Instead of having someone coming in and getting all in your business, you're actually going to be in the show with us today.
You guys
are a part of the show.
You guys honor me.
We appreciate you. We appreciate you. Oh, well, I am Joy, aka Miss Joy in the City, host of Bar Talk Radio. Sitting here with our guest host, who actually just introduced himself. Asumoh.
Yes, Asumoh.
He owns
Dark Night. I own
City
Scapes in Queens.
Y'all know
Gentlemen's Club.
Y'all know City Scapes. Stop
City Scapes.
And then of course, we got my guest host who's here every week, Meziak, aka Kaizen, aka Mr. Brooklyn on Bus. He has all the AKAs in like the whole world. Right? Like he has like 8 AKAs. Which one are you going about today? Who are you today?
Next Brooklyn on Bus launch event, City Scapes.
Hey! Come through.
We're already talking business. Dang, let the gentleman host the show first before you ask for favors. Dang. And then of course, on the ones and twos, Mr. DJ Can Do NYC.
Hello, how you guys doing?
What's going on? How's everybody's
chilling.
weekend been going? Or how's everybody's weeks? We usually like try to get in everybody's business before we start the show.
Okay.
So since you are the guest, we'll ask you first. How was your weekend?
The weekend's kind of interesting. There's never a dull moment in the industry. There's never a dull moment, in the trap, as we call it. So
in the trap.
Yeah. It's crazy, but it's good. It's after 3 years, you start to get a hang of things. So even though new stuff comes up, but it doesn't really surprise you anymore because you get more, in tune to everything.
So is there like a typical day? No such thing.
No
right?
such thing.
What about
With a lifestyle like that, when do you get to sleep?
Honestly, I probably sleep like 2-3 hours a day.
That's it?
Yeah.
Dang, literally money never sleeps, I guess.
But you know what the good thing is, like, being that I'm military also, it's like I was raised, sleeping on 4 hours a day, so it's like it kind of. Can
you still bounce a quarter off your bed when you make it in the morning?
Okay,
that's secure. No, my mom was in the military, so that's how I learned how to,
exactly.
Bing,
it's
so
like a bad habit, but yeah.
That's awesome. So how was your weekend?
I spent the weekend working. That's what I did. Yeah.
Work. Rihanna, work.
My life is not as exciting as this guy.
Listen, I don't think anybody's life is exciting as this guy's.
It's a facade.
You a lie. He has a glow.
My regular friends.
Okay, he's lying. Okay,
It's regular.
Regular my ass. Can't do. How was your weekend?
Many
Shout out to
ladies.
the Bad Talk Radio. Star came out to my party.
Yes, I heard. How was it?
stop.
And you were spending at Angel of Harlem, right?
Yeah, in the Harlem. Yes,
Nice.
Kendall, you got engaged?
Huh?
You got never.
No,
No,
he's
no,
on
no.
the wrong hand. It's on the wrong hand. And if he was, how you gonna? That's guy
That's
code.
what I
How
said,
you gonna
never
shout
mind.
him out?
Right.
And I'm a woman, and I know
Well,
guy code. You're not supposed to do
Exactly.
that.
Well, he's
What if he
exposed
still-
on
yeah,
camera already
what
with the
if he
ring
still-
on. You
On the right hand, some girl gave him a friendship ring. They promised
See,
him.
now you drag.
It's on the right hand.
See what I'm saying?
dragging
It's it's a promise ring. Can't do. Some girl gave you a promise ring.
Maybe.
That thing
Maybe.
is promised to
Man,
me.
I noticed here
So
say
why would we
today
let
many
this
many
thing
ladies.
go?
Man, you say many many
Okay,
ladies.
say many,
You
many
say
women.
many ladies today.
That means it's only one lady.
only one.
Oh, go ahead,
Can't do.
kid. You good.
No yet. No
Not
one
yet.
lady yet.
She gonna bust
Wow.
your ass for that one. She
Yeah,
gonna
he
bust
gonna be
it.
like, baby, I did it
Shout
for
out
work.
to all
Did
the
it for work,
ladies.
baby.
Thank
Oh,
you
now
for
he,
the support.
now, he
you
wanna,
know.
now he wanna shout out all the ladies because we put him on the spot. Now he got to be extra macho. Shout out to all the ladies. So as we always like to get started, we have our first segment, which is Today in Hip Hop History. So we talk about everything that happened today, historically in hip hop. So today is the worst date, May 21st, 2019 was when my mama's water burst. Happy birthday to Biggie Smalls.
Happy birthday,
The
Biggie
late,
Smalls.
great, notorious one. That's you see
B.I.G.
my shirt. You see my shirt. This is
Brooklyn
actually,
Talk Radio.
This is actually, word. It sure is. This is actually a
Talk Radio.
Brooklyn Mint T-shirt that was gifted to me by Baron Claiborne, who was the photographer who actually took this iconic Biggie shot that everybody duplicates over and over again. So this is actually from the original photographer who took that shot. So
Dope.
I feel like it's important to give props.
He's still on Instagram?
Yeah, his name is
definitely
Baron
curious to
Claiborne. He shot everyone, but he's the one who did this iconic shot. So
dope. I'ma
everyone
check
who
it out.
uses it, I feel like it's important to know
To give
where it
credit to
came
the
from.
artist. Of course.
Exactly. Also, happy birthday to Havoc from Mobb Deep. One half of Mobb Deep, R.I.P. Prodigy. Also, happy birthday to Max B. All these great people have birthdays
Big
today.
Valve.
The wavy one.
I actually met Prodigy a while ago.
For
when
real?
I used to work in the airport, I got a few flicks with him. Very, very good dude. Very affable, very approachable. You know,
Wow.
when I used to work in corporate, when you see all these celebrities, some of them are really, push off you and
Really?
and they forget that it's the fans that make you.
Bingo.
Without the fans, you're just somebody else walking around. They kind of forget
Right.
that.
Right.
But he was always, down to earth, always cool. Walked up
That's
to me, shook my hand, took a
so
flick.
awesome that you
down.
actually
Peace.
got to meet Prodigy
he's
before he
awesome
left us,
dude.
which is pretty. Thank you for that interjection. See, I like this guest hosting thing. I like this. We got extra. We got
Gotta
new
get
blood.
more-
we
we
got
gotta get
fresh
more
blood
information
in the
out of him,
office.
man.
So who else did you meet? Okay, sorry, we'll go to that later. We'll get to that. Also, happy birthday, Max B. Oops, the wavy one. Bird Gang. Actually, it's been reported that he took a plea deal. Because he was supposed to be in jail for a very, very long time.
Yeah.
And apparently, this is not apparent. Allegedly, he took a plea deal to be out between 2018 and 2022. So we will see.
So he should be. I guess as they would say, he should be coming home soon.
As they say.
As they say. I mean, it could always be worse.
Yeah, listen, air quotes. Oh, yeah, and Meek Mill's home. We haven't had a show in a while.
Yeah.
So we got quite a bit that we need to touch on, but which we will with this week or this month in hip hop. Also today in 1991, Chubb Rock released The One, which I think was like his 5th or 6th studio album. Don't quote me on it. I could be wrong. But I do remember the song because I remember the first line. You can't ask me anything else. 1990, Chubb Rock Snippets on the scene with a pocket full of green. That's all I remember.
I thought you didn't know it.
That's all I remember. No, that's all I remember. But Treat 'Em Right is the name of the song. And then it was also just the two of us on that album. And then in 96, Too Short released his 10th album.
What's my favorite word?
Bitch! How you gonna play me like short? Bitch! But that's not it. That's not the song. But Too Short in 96 released his 10th studio. Yo, Too Short has like a serious like body of work. Like Too Short has how many albums? Like a lot. Look, I said how many albums? A lot. Thank you so much for that clarification. On the road. So, and that's actually it for today in hip hop history. Any interjections? I mean, you had the Prodigy story. I'm waiting now with bated breath. What's up? What you got for us? No. Nothing? Okay, fine. We'll come back. We'll come back to you. Yeah. Also, this week, the Billboard Music Awards were last night. A few people were top winners. Cardi B wins top female artist. We knew that was going to happen.
Yeah, we definitely knew that was going to happen.
Interjecting time.
Yes, interjection.
She's worked with me before.
I bet, yeah. You know that was gonna be. Come on, that was. You know, I have my questions for you later because we do have a few questions for you, and you know, Barty was one of the questions. Okay. So, but you. Oh, good. Mental note. Mental Rolodex. We'll be asking that question because I definitely have some questions about Cardi. Go ahead. But congrats to her on winning top female rap artist. Jay-Z won Best Rap Tour. Drake won top Billboard 200, and then Kendrick walked home with 6 awards. Where's L at? I know you excited about that. That's your man's, you know.
Man, act a little more excited, man. Come on,
but L don't act excited about anything. Man. Top streaming artist, top streaming song, top rap artist, top rap male, top rap album.
Because you know Little Pump coming for him. Little Pump is on the way, man.
What? Is this a real conversation?
Little who?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to have that deer caught in headlights look on the show, but I wasn't ready for that. We on the. See, do you look? You available? You available next week? I don't know about this guy.
I know the comparison. I was just messing with that.
So yeah, that was. And then congratulations to Janet Jackson. I know it's not hip hop, but Janet Jackson is Janet Jackson. She is the first Black woman to get the Icon Award.
Oh, awesome.
So and well deserved. I mean, Janet's been in music basically her whole life.
For eons.
She grew up in a musical family. She's Michael Jackson's baby sister, for God's sake, which doesn't make her who she is, but just to show you the royalty she comes. Why you got it? She was also petty on Good Times. She had her own thing. Principle. Oh.
I understand that, but I think that helped her. It's just like Ray J is known as Brandy's brother.
No matter
Wait a minute, ain't you Brandy's brother?
Exactly.
Even Little Kim said it in her verse.
Exactly.
But they were also. We also know they were fucking.
Exactly.
Scratch the record.
Ray J is Ray J. It's like, oh, that's Brandy's brother.
Oh,
she kind of
helped Brandy's brother.
Yeah, exactly. They helped him. You know.
So let's play devil's advocate for a quick second. We'll jump back into this.
Let's do it.
Do you think that Janet Jackson would not be as big as she was if she wasn't Michael Jackson's little sister?
Yes.
Wow. Women power. Women power.
About women power. He's bigger than her, and I believe that they allowed her room off the strength and out of respect of him. Because let's be clear.
But so you make.
Sucks.
I hit it.
That's
a corny song. Who cares who hit it first? At the end of the day,
it's a corny song.
Because at the end of the day, you're not hitting it now, so who cares who hit it first? I mean, at the end of the day, who cares? You know, who cares? So
grown men be eyes, and you're not hitting it now. Gotta tuck that one. I gotta tuck that one. He said, "Doesn't matter. You're not hitting it now."
That was corny. He was just trying to be relevant, and still nobody gives a shit about him. Like nobody cares about him till today. Like he's corny. Simple.
But this is Janet we're talking about. This ain't Ray J. I'm not trying to be funny.
Yeah, but it's
this
Michael
is Janet
Jackson.
Jackson.
It's Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson, he's an icon. And Janet Jackson is a musical icon as well.
But she had to flash a titty to get attention.
This is true. She was a superstar before she flashed her titty at the Super Bowl.
Oh yeah, the fake accidents that she knew was
a man. It was so fake that she had a nipple guard.
Exactly. Yeah, she had a pasty on, but it was accidentally.
No, it was literally a nipple guard. It's like when it's pierced and it's anyway.
Exactly. But it was such an accident.
Oh yeah. Congratulations, Janet. Your well-deserved award. Y'all ain't shit for that. I love it. Also, I didn't catch it, but Nicki Minaj hosted Saturday Night Live's Saturday Night Live's season finale, I think it was. Anybody catch it?
SNL?
Yeah,
I heard it, but I didn't see it. But I heard
didn't have a
she
chance to
kicked
see
a little
it either because I was
freestyle, and it was kind of dope.
I was, busy. I know you was busy. It's Saturday night.
I live
I you were at work. That's when the busiest night.
Yeah.
Well, okay, quick question. Okay, off subject, because I'm curious. What's the busiest night of the week?
Yeah.
It's cyclic because, at one time it used to be Friday, but now it's back to being Saturdays because I believe it's the middle of the weekend.
Right.
Some people may choose not to go out Friday and not to go out Sunday because they have kids, they have work, they have to get ready, but Saturday is Saturday. And most people do have weekends off, so Saturday is when everybody allows themselves to be themselves.
Sorry, the gentleman is packed. I love it. Okay. So like Saturdays, you feel like
yes.
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 Okay. So I know that was off subject, but I was just curious. I want to know these things.
I got a question.
Go for it.
How's the food in there? I'll be honest with you. I'm not a strip club guy.
I know one. I won't say another name of the strip club because we're sitting here with you. But there's another strip club that their food was like always. Everybody's like, "Yo, the food is banging." Not the strippers,
right?
But the food. So
but
I'm curious to know.
What's the reviews on the food though?
Well,
because when I come, I'm gonna come out now.
Right.
But I'm definitely coming for the food.
The food is good because the guy who does our food now, he used to cook for Perfections, and for those of you who go back in strip club days, Perfection was like one of the biggest clubs here.
Wow.
Exactly. The cook from Perfections cooks our food, so everybody knows
y'all
them.
good. They got good food.
So everybody knows them.
That's what I.
I'll be sure to check it out. What about a guy like me that's not really into the strip club? Is it open like during? This might sound like a silly question, but I really don't go.
You're gonna go for lunch?
No, but all right. Listen, right?
Fun Talk Radio.
Listen. Hear me out. Wait. Hear me out first, right?
Uh-huh.
I'm not in the strip club culture, but I've heard interviews and seen people say like the best, like for example, Joe Budden, the best time to go to the strip club is during the day.
Are you listening to Joe Buttons?
Yeah.
I mean, he got mad hoes. I mean, well, used to.
No, he does not. What's up,
I mean, listen, Joe Budden seemed like a strip club connoisseur. Like,
he was formerly.
He was.
Did you ever see Joe Budden in church?
Yes, I have.
But this time, but is the right time? Is it the good time of day?
I don't. You know what? This is different because most clubs in Queens are open daytime and nighttime. So in the daytime, you have a different clientele, a different niche.
That's the clientele.
Those are the clientels with the coins. The guys who are married, they want to go home after work and they want to, get
I ain't
exactly.
All that, but I want to blend with them, though.
Exactly. They want to
blend with niggas with
money.
Absolutely.
They want to get their little rocks on before they go home to
the
their miserable,
so
whatever situation. So yeah, and then the nighttime.
You'll see me during the day. I'm a during the day kind of guy, man.
Oh man, please put that shit on your live when you go. I definitely want to see that. See what happened. Like I like that. We done got off.
Get business deals done while ass shaking.
Praz, actually from the Fugees, has a new album coming out called Wave Culture. It drops tomorrow. I found out about it because someone that I know did his EP party yesterday. So I feel like it's not getting as much traction as it should.
Speaking of which, I actually like Wyclef got a record out that I like too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, called Saka Fett. Saka. What's good? It's a dope record. I like it.
I think Wyclef Jean is great. He's a veteran in the music industry.
Absolutely.
Personally, I felt that he should have been great doing what he's doing. Because when he tried to venture off into politics, it murdered his brand. And I know it's
true.
It's a little known fact. It murdered his brand.
Right.
It murdered his brand. It murdered his face and his credibility. And I think now he had an epiphany, an aha moment, and now he's going back to what he's good at.
Right.
Well, I have a question for you because remember when they said first of all, I feel like you should use your platform for good. So remember when all these basketball stars were speaking about out on all kinds of politics, and someone said shut up and just dribble. That's kind of like saying the same thing to Wyclef Jean for coming, because I feel like when you use your platform, again, my opinion, I feel like when you use your platform, you should use it to right society's wrongs, and it may not go the way you want it to, right? Which I'm not saying that what you're saying is wrong, but it's like it's discouraging people to do more than just dribble or do more than just rap. You know what I mean?
I hear what you're saying, and you don't want to put them in a box per se.
Right.
But my thing is this. With the level of attention and the level of platform you have and the amount of people who follow you blindly just off your word, it's a good idea to master what you're going to do before you take them out there, because sometimes if you take them out there and you're not prepared, not only have you misled a whole bunch of people and now you've lost your voice. Now when you try to go and re-sing that same voice, everyone's going to be like,
looking at you with the side eye. You're going to get side eye like, you kind of jerked us over the last time. I'm not going for the okie doke again.
Exactly.
You know
I mean, I love love Ja Rule. He's from New York. You know, we appreciate you. But look at the big fest thing he tried to venture to.
Oh, that
fest. Exactly.
The whole shit.
Come on, man, let's be real.
No, that ruined.
Let's be real.
That ruined him.
He
and
was
his
great.
reputation.
He left on a great
true.
note. Everybody loved him, and then he wanted to be a entrepreneur, and
the
got
whole
a
thing just sunk.
exactly, got $1 billion, and then took them to freaking
to no man's land and left them there.
You know, Dasani water for $1,000 a piece. Now, you hear Ja Rule and you hear concert, I'm good. I'm not
like,
going
nah, this nigga ain't even gonna show up.
Exactly my point, and this is what he's doing.
Got it. Okay, so I was just playing devil's advocate. I was curious because of the point that you brought up. Lastly, but not least, because then we're gonna jump into Larry's segment. Aubrey and the Three Migos. They got a new tour coming up. Migos and of course Champagne Papi, aka Drake. So that should be interesting. I feel like that'll be a successful tour. Go ahead. You got something to say about everything. I love this. You must be a Libra.
Gang.
Yeah, gang.
Yeah,
look. September 28th, October 12th. We talk a lot.
Gang, I think it's going to be great because they're musical experts in their own right. So I think whatever they're going to do together is going to be well thought of. Just like when Future did his collab. With,
Future. Sorry.
When Future
I'm
did
Team
his collab,
Future.
When he did his collab with my mans, and it was like what was the last collab? No.
Drake. Oh no, I'm thinking of the album he did with Drake.
Future and Young Thug.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I'm like I know Larry will know.
Exactly, it was a masterpiece.
Larry will know.
It was a masterpiece. They went into hibernation. You know, they
well, listen, Kanye went into hibernation too, and we got Scoopity Doo, Scoopity Poopity Doo. So I don't know about hibernation.
Now Kanye can stay in hibernation. He doesn't speak for us. He can stay in
Scoopity Doo, Scoopity Poopity Doo.
Yo,
that's hard
really,
though,
that's really a song. I thought it was a joke at first.
Here's the thing.
It's really on title. Like that's a song.
Which is so. What upset me about that song, and then we'll move to the next segment, is that the beat is fire. I love the sample. It reminds me of the old Kanye, like College Dropout, Kanye, and he scoopity pooped and duped all over it. I was like, no, scoopity poop.
Okay. Call me an unforgiving Libra, but I just can't. I can't listen to none of his music anymore.
Is it because of the comment that he made about slavery? We just check out our wrap-up blog on bartalkradio.com. I'm sorry, bartalkradio.info, where we discuss this, but. A lot of people, we literally just had this conversation,
I can't.
and someone said, I'm not going to point, that someone said that they took it out of context. That's not
Bullshit.
what he meant.
Yeah, but at that level, back to what it goes back to what I said initially. At that platform, at that level, you're not allowed to say certain things out of context.
What I said in my blog to make sure you wrap up blog on bartalkradio.info.
You're not allowed. Why not?
Excuse me, you don't have. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Would you like a mic?
That's awesome.
Would you like a mic?
You're not allowed to say something out of context because of the amount of people who are listening to you.
The platform, the size of your platform.
Exactly, the revelation,
the
results. You're not allowed to make certain things. It's just like the New York Yankees. They're the highest. They're the richest. Understood, but if you yell fire in a crowded building, you're going to jail.
So it's not freedom of speech.
Exactly, this freedom of speech.
Fire.
Right? Okay. You yell fire in the movie theater, everybody creates a stampede, you go to jail for it. Yes? And it's still freedom of speech.
Yeah.
So it's freedom of speech with a clause.
But he's rubbed so many people the wrong way. People are not going to listen to it.
We don't want to listen anymore. Go ahead.
Poopity scoop, scoopity poop, poopity scoop.
Okay, but when he said racism was a choice,
slavery
was a choice. Like, you have a small timeline to be able to speak on TMZ. You thought about it, and that's the most stupid, asinine thing. Exactly, and you're gonna get taken to the gallows for a stupid comment, and that's what we're doing.
And that's, yep.
Fuck him.
Whoop. And on that note, because Kanye's paying our bills. It's Kanye. Cut the check, Kanye. Cut the check, bro. Cut the check. Bar Talk Radio. Make it out to Bar Talk Radio. Oh my gosh, this is a good one. This is good. Oh man, we're gonna talk about this because I like the way you think. But in the meantime, we're gonna jump into a Larry segment. So go ahead.
Yes, yes. Can
I'm
do.
sorry, Neesiac.
That's my drop. Can do. Can I get my drop one more time, please? Can do. One more time. Hello, hello, hello,
Hello.
Yes, yes. Can do. Thank you very much. Once again, thank you guys tuning in to Bar Talk Radio. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Make sure you download the Brooklyn No Bus app, and make sure you visit the Bar Talk Radio website, and make sure
BarTalkRadio.info. Thanks.
BarTalkRadio.info, and make sure you go to City Scapes and spend some cash.
And follow them on Instagram.
And
Bar Talk
follow
Radio.
them.
Great guys. Thank you guys for having me again.
We got more time to go. Don't worry.
We got some more time.
In your business
But in the
today.
meantime, we're gonna feature artists. He's from out of Brooklyn. Of course, he's a Brooklyn artist. His name is
Brooklyn
Mr.
Talk
VL,
Radio.
and the record is called Focus.
I got the plans for her body blueprints. She get the bands cause her body foolish. In the club, make it run it up. She got bands, get your money up. Tell them niggas better double up. Cause for the money, she don't never chuck. Cause shorty, she focused.
Only thing we like raw is hip hop.
She always focused. In the club, make it run it up. She got bands, get your money up. Tell them niggas better double up. Cause for the money, she don't never chuck. Cause shorty, she focused. Walked to the spot with a couple of knots. Yeah. I shut down the place when I back on my watch.
I came with a baddie, they came with the thoughts. I'm finna spend what I pay for the watch.
We talk about money now. She did shit for the back, she'll run it down. Body foolish, just looking like Halle Berry. Super stack headed toe, man, that shit get scary.
She know that she fire. Climb up on top and she never get tired. Love me a rider. Told me hold on when my shit is inside her.
Backing it down with the dick. She twerk for the club. For me, she a strip. I ain't got a tip. She know I'm the shit. This song is a hit. I'm talking my shit.
Got me a chick and she down with the shits. Lick me from head to the head of my dick. Bending her over, then sliding it in. Screaming already, and that was the tip.
Let me know you focus on me tonight. Billie Jean, you walking around with me tonight.
Shout out to everybody tuning in to the Bar Talk Radio. This is a Yellow Zoo from the Brooklyn Focus.
I got the plans for her body blueprints. She get the bands cause her body foolish. In the club, make it run it up. She got bands, get your money up. Tell them niggas better double up. Cause for the money, she don't never chuck. Cause shorty, she focus. She always focus. In the club, make it run it up. She got bands, get your money up. Tell them niggas better double up. Cause for the money, she don't never chuck. Cause shorty, she focus.
Only thing we like raw is hip hop.
Gucci store, new Chanel, all of this expensive shit. Margiela boots, new Celine, all of this expensive shit. Run it up on all of this expensive shit. Ferrari, coupe, Lamborghini, Beamer, Benz, and Bentley shit. Run up the tab, run up the tab. Everything new edition, everything expensive. Run up the tab, run up the tab. Everything new edition, everything expensive.
This is a brand new Maria. You know what it is? Top featuring the Let Me Ma. You know what it is from the Bronx. What's up?
Only thing we like raw is hip hop.
All of this expensive shit. Margiela boots, new Celine, all of this expensive shit. Run it up on all of this expensive shit. Ferrari, coupe, Lamborghini, Beamer, Benz, and Bentley shit. Run up the tab, run up the tab. Everything new edition, everything expensive. Run up the tab. A week ago, made like 50,000 with a business meeting at Mr. Child's. I ain't taking no losses, I'm winning now. Time is money, by my business now. Mariah Lynn, I'm a boss, bitch. I don't care what it costs, bitch. All my diamonds is flawless, and all my homegirls is gorgeous. It's going down like Bernard Hopkins. Out in Vegas, and I'm caught shopping. MIA, and I'm ball hopping. I'm booked, bitch, to the tour dropping. Wake up, and I'm counting cake. Hit him with the money gun, shoot him in the face. Stepping outside in the fire, got my lace. Hold up. I don't care about the price. I just buy what I like. Louboutin with the spikes. I just went up on my price. I hop in the limb in the sled. Pull up in the flex and I dab. Just put some bins on the bed. I'm up in this making them sick. Gucci store, new Chanel, all of this expensive shit. Margiela boots, new Celine, all of this expensive shit. Run it up on all of this expensive shit. Ferrari, coupe, Lamborghini, Beamer, Benz, and Bentley shit. Run up the tab, run up the tab. Everything new edition, everything expensive. Run up the tab, run up the tab.
This is a super exclusive 2-minute brand new money walk. You know what it is. You gotta check this shit from the Brooklyn. What's up?
That money walk, bag talk, mask on, mask off. I'm with the gang, bitch. Sturdy up, they ain't speaking my language. I'm with the gang, bitch. Sturdy up, they ain't speaking my language. That money walk, bag talk, mask on, mask off. I'm with the gang, bitch. Sturdy up, they ain't speaking my language. I'm with the gang, bitch. Sturdy up, they ain't speaking my language. Grab a renty, spin a block, 2 chops, shit, we making shit hot. I be in and out of foreign V's, foreign bitches, they love giving top. I be on a mission trying to get the money, nigga, you know it don't stop. Even Superman got shot, nigga shoulda went and bought a Glock. I'm with the gang, bitch, sturdy up, they ain't speaking my language. Fuck all that aim shit, we pulling up, sending 100 these brainless. I go insane, bitch, all these diamonds really rocking my chain, bitch. I go insane, bitch, all these diamonds really rocking my chain, bitch. That money, walk, that bag, talk. You ain't got a bag, you should go and get it, mask on or mask off. That money, walk, that bag, talk. You ain't got a bag, you should go and get it, mask on or mask off. That money, walk, bag, talk, mask on, mask off. I'm with the gang, bitch, sturdy up, they ain't speaking my language. I'm with the gang, bitch, sturdy up, they ain't speaking my language. That money, walk, bag, talk, mask on, mask off. I'm with the gang, bitch, sturdy up, they ain't speaking my language. I'm with the gang, bitch, sturdy up, they ain't speaking my language. That money, walk, I'm 2-stepping in my Yeezys. That bag, talk, check the check and that's a TD. My mask on, that's 50 weapons when you see me. My mask off, and that's a check when we on TV. I'm with the gang, bitch, sturdy up, they ain't speaking my language. Too sturdy with the flex, we pop out, all my niggas, we dangerous. I'm with the gang, bitch, sturdy up, they ain't speaking my language. Too sturdy with the flex, we pop out, all my niggas, we dangerous. Money walking where the cash at, money walking where the bags at. Money walking trying to get back, money walking with the big packs. The money walk, money walking where your bitch at. The bag talk, sturdy up, this to get back. That money walk, bag talk, mask on, mask off. I'm with the gang, bitch, sturdy up, they ain't speaking my language. I'm with the gang, bitch, sturdy up, they ain't speaking my language. That money walk, bag talk, mask on, mask off. I'm with the gang, bitch, sturdy up, they ain't speaking my language. I'm with the gang, bitch, sturdy up, they ain't speaking my language.
Know how that go. First sample. Harlem. Let's do it. BK.
Only thing we like raw is hip hop.
With me, we all gon' be good. My main goal is to get my peoples out the hood. This a new Jack City, tryna cancel shit like Nino. Celebrate more life, pop champagne, pour more vino. Save all the crap for the casinos. Still a hood nigga, pour fried rice on the chinos. I'ma do it big like Zach Morris phones. I'ma tell niggas flat out like Pac's herringbones. I ain't playing games, Marvin Gaye, we can get it on. I'm a dog, get right to it like chicken without the bones. Hey, you wanna be popular? You can get popped for being well known. Niggas get knocked for talking crazy on them cell phones. I'ma do it big in my city. Gucci's on 5950 in a fly hoodie. Every bad boy gotta shine, no watch. I'm out of time, but no watch. I'm doing mine. NYC, that's bottom line, nigga.
We couldn't afford it, now we let it out. We changing V's like we do vaginas. We be in the city.
Know how that go.
Making sure y'all niggas hear me. Get the fuck away, boy, boy. Get the fuck away, boy, boy. To the money where we running to. You ain't my man, who the fuck is you? Get the fuck away, boy, boy. Get the fuck away, boy, boy. To the money where we running to. You ain't my man, who the fuck is you?
Cashmere seats, got the ride like luxury. I give you my last if you fuck with me. Running with my crew, something like glue. All them niggas stuck to me. Put they loyalty and all they trust in me. Luckily, I survived the street corner. Barrel on my hip, hope the heat warm them. If I leave the city, I'ma keep touring. Keep flooring the gas pedal, we had metal. Cash devil sliding soon as that blast settle. Jordan 3, semen in the front. Give them what they want. From the streets where it's hard to eat. Niggas love the front. Me, I play the background. Laughed at the last clown. Represent my city, go ask Diddy just how that sound. Suited like a stockbroker. High when I grab cops sober. We don't walk away until them shots over. J Moolah with the businesses. I used to go to Brooklyn for the work. I needed benefits. Cake like intimates.
We couldn't afford it, now we let it out.
running to. You ain't my man, who the fuck is you?
I was that nigga when rockin' Audi was the shit. In the party getting dubs with another nigga bitch. And I always been a pimp, I was always on some shit. You couldn't treat me how you treat them other ordinary niggas. I ain't never killed a man, but kept my finger on the trigger. And always kept the fuego, ain't your ordinary dealer. But I know this weed money get you more than crack sellers on the corner block dwellers. Man, this ain't 88, ain't nothing for Hizzle to put the thing up in your face or make a killing on the east. I got the water by the gallon, got niggas that be wildin' like they bidding on the island. The homies never listen, they resort straight to violence. Yeah, here's about his money. I told the young business she can get shit from me. I hustled all day, so this is my money. A stand up nigga, I ain't sell no dummies. Yeah, here's about his money. I told the young business she can get shit from me. I hustled all day, so this is my money. A stand up nigga, I ain't sell no dummies. Yeah, this pain persistent. Was born in a world with no fucking pot to piss in. You can't sleep and eat, so while you sleep, I'm chasing chicken. Young Hizzle on a mission. I need it all. Sour by the pound, big booty bitches. It's a full-time job, staying away from these snitches. These niggas crazy, how they still breathing, I never get it. These niggas kiss their charges, get acquitted. I hate it. I need to get my bread up, so our problems not related. You dummies, y'all be doing the wrong thing. Niggas get your money all up and trick it all on the wrong thing. The type of nigga that got the Dutchies in your elevator. I get the Gucci, then I tell her business, smell you later. Here's who out his money. I told the young business she can get shit from me. I hustled all day, so this is my money. A stand up nigga, I ain't sell no dummies. Yeah, here's who out his money. I told the young business she can get shit from me. I hustled all day, so this is my money. Stand up, nigga, I ain't sell no dummy.
Yo, welcome back to Bar Talk Radio, where the only thing we like raw is
hip hop.
Today we got the homie Asumoh. Asumoh is here causing ruckus,
the owner
man.
Of City
He is starting the woman's revelation in here, man.
And he is also very opinionated.
Yes.
Which we love. No, in a good way, in a great way. I love people. I hate people who don't have a brain that just go along with the flow.
Exactly.
And you obviously definitely have an opinion.
He does.
About
but wait, before we move forward, let's shout out the artist one more time, Mr. VL, for the record Focus. Thank you, Can Do. Make sure you check his music out. He's on Instagram. We'll put all the information up on the website and all that good stuff so y'all can see it. Okay. So back to Asumoh and
City Scapes.
And
and Bar Talk Radio.
His heavy opinions.
We love the heavy opinions. So because what we're about to chat about now, which is hip hop, there are some very heavy opinions surrounding it. So I'm just curious to know everybody's take on it. As you know, Biggie Smalls, Notorious B.I.G., aka Christopher Wallace, aka Frank White. Biggie's life had a major impact in such a very short time, and there are a lot of people that have different feelings, different discussions, different opinions on Biggie's contribution to hip hop. So I think that Biggie actually impacted hip hop in a major way in his short time.
That's a fact.
Okay, good. So we're all in agreement on that.
Yes.
Okay.
That's a fact.
But there are some people that say that Biggie is overrated. So I kind of wanted to get. Oh, I have quotes. Don't worry, I got receipts right here.
All right, let's get to it.
I got receipts, so we'll get started with it. So we all are in agreement that Biggie definitely made a huge impact on the world.
Yes, he did make a huge impact.
So coming up, we understand generationally things are different. Every generation is different. I remember the 90s looked at the 80s like, what is this? And 2000s looked at the 90s like, what is this? So I completely understand it, but we never outright disrespected other facets of hip hop, other generations.
Exactly.
So I said I have receipts. Lil Yachty said that in an interview with Pitchfork, and this is quotable.
Yes, and this is Lil Yachty.
Yes, Lil Yachty.
So automatically we can't take it too serious.
Well, I'm just saying, but this,
right.
but
Disclaimer,
but
yes.
Lil Yachty, but we have to take it serious because Lil Yachty has a huge following.
Yeah,
he has a huge following.
Yeah, but Lil Yachty has a huge following because of they're a bunch of idiots.
It's his hair, man.
Yeah, they're a bunch of idiots.
So because so you're saying hip hop is being moved by a gentleman with red braids because their braids are cool? Where the hell is hip hop going?
It's not. But I wouldn't say he's hip hop. I just believe it's
but
like.
He calls himself hip hop. He falls in the genre of hip hop.
Well, I tell myself I have an afro and I'm bald. Okay, so it doesn't matter what you. It doesn't matter what he calls himself. My thing is, he relates to the Generation Ys, and the Generation Ys, the millennials, if you call it, they're not the smartest and the brightest. I mean, so they're gonna drift to him.
Some exist. Like look at J. Cole, look at Kendrick, because they are part of the millennials as well.
Yeah, but they were the beginning of the millennials. These guys are the end of the millennials. So exactly. He can't be a millennial. He can't be looked at as a millennial.
I told you, Little Pump coming with smoke for him, man.
Larry, I'm look. I need
Little
to know,
Pump coming
Larry,
for.
Listen, I know you're a Future fan. So what do you have to say about that?
About Little Yachty saying that?
Do you think it's true or false?
It's not true, but I can understand why he said it, because he didn't grow up. Again, in a perfect world, it'd be a nice thing for Little Yachty to go log onto his laptop and go check that out. But when you get
do your research?
Listen, but when you get to success without having to know that, are you really gonna go back and look? Because now you're kind of telling him to do something a formula that might work for somebody else that didn't work for him.
Exactly.
So
also lyrics. Being lyrically inclined and having bars doesn't work for hip hop.
Joy,
just for the record, you said lyrically. What song does he have that's?
No. And I almost mixed him up with what's his name? All my friends are dead. Uzi Vert. I mixed him up with Uzi Vert. That's the only Uzi Vert song I know.
Because you know what, Joy? You know what he could say?
What?
When you sit here with Chippy, he could say, "Did you listen to my? Have you really sat and listened to my music?"
I have. I couldn't get through it.
But again, he's gonna say to you, then something's maybe wrong with you because you can't relate to what.
Yes, something
at
is
the
wrong
end of the
with
day,
me.
hip hop is your life.
Real hip hop.
That's
what I suffer from.
But that's your life, though. Your life is different than his. He go home, he drink lean, sip pop pills. You go home.
Thank you.
Yes, and you go home and you do whatever it is that you listen to your classic Jay-Z.
Yeah, that's right.
Neither one of y'all are wrong.
He's
entitled to feel, like I said, again.
Exactly. You can say
you cannot tell a kid
to justify him
in his mind.
It's good for him.
Right. Okay. So, devil's advocate. So if he was so right, then why did he apologize? Because he realized he was wrong.
I never said he was right. For the record,
we never said he was right. I said I understand his mind frame.
The key word is we said he's allowed to be subjective. Everybody's allowed to have their own anecdotes,
right? Yes, absolutely.
As to who they are and what they think they are.
Yes.
Now, whether it's right or not is the matter of public opinion. And
there you go. Right. 100%. He could feel like he's a good
But you felt so strongly about it. Then why did you have to?
Because he had a bunch of people like
because
you. Because he had a bunch of people like you on his heels nagging him about big.
Stand behind your shit. If that's how you feel and that's your opinion, I bet you're not gonna change your opinion because people come behind you and be like, that's wrong. You be like, fuck you. That's how I feel.
Yeah, but when they start yanking them sponsors, you gotta understand it's a different ballgame. It's money behind that.
Sprite
so
has
I'm gonna
to
say
do with
sorry
Biggie Small's
to protect.
Legacy. I'm sorry. So
yes, but companies back away from you. If I'm invested in you, nigga, you better go say sorry. You losing fucking money for me, my nigga.
Oh, because the hip hop community was like, are they serious? What? So he had to go back and apologize. That's why I didn't even take his apology seriously.
He apologized.
Of course it's not serious because it was a money play.
Okay, his apology wasn't sincere. It was necessary for him to continue to get endorsed.
Right.
Look at what happened when Rick Ross did made the little
the
clip
Molly
about
with
the Molly thing.
Put Molly in her drink. She didn't even know.
In a matter of seconds. It's about money at the end of the day.
Gotta stop thinking
Bill
about
O'Reilly
stuff
and
from
Pepsi
our
and
level.
It's about coins.
It's about money. So he gonna say whatever he gonna. Of course he didn't mean that apology.
Of course.
But if I'm your manager and you say Biggie whack and I'm losing money now, yeah, you gotta go fix that.
Of course.
Yeah, but people who are real hip hop aren't gonna. They're gonna look at you like you dumb because we know that what you're saying is not genuine at all.
Who cares? Because real hip hop like you are not buying my music, so I don't care.
In the eyes of his peoples, he made peace with them. In their eyes, in their eyes, they're gonna say, "Well, he's a bigger man because he apologized." Yada yada.
Yeah, we can all coexist now.
Exactly.
But also Genius, who's actually a major platform, also did a discussion talking about a prime example of getting overrated after death, and it was a thread about Biggie. which I actually was kind of offended. Not to jump off of Lil Yachty, but it falls into the same thing.
We can't stay on Lil Yachty. I'm not here to talk.
Thank you very much.
I know I defended the guy, but I'm not here to
stop mixing them up. Lil Uzi Vert, Lil Pump, Lil Yachty, Lil
everything,
Lil Thang, Lil Thang. No, that's Migos. I know that. Don't try to do me.
Shit.
I know Migos. Offset. Okay, sorry. I feel like Genius having that discussion, especially being such a major, hip hop platform. I feel like you're opening the lines of communication for something that, especially for somebody, going back to Kanye, having a platform that people trust or used to trust. I just feel like they're kind of like creating devil's advocate stories or creating confusion to draw traffic to the site.
I think one of the great
Who's
things,
doing that?
I think one of the great things they say and back in media was that if it bleeds, it leads. And what it means is some people need to put negative media out there to draw that attention to them. If not, they would be obscure.
So you agree with there's no such thing as bad publicity, that line?
Of course not. There's no such thing as bad publicity.
At all. You gotta find
because you know what? So
that whole situation with Fabulous, that's not bad publicity.
It's not bad publicity. Why? Because she's still with him. She's still with him. After all of that, she's still with him.
And you no longer.
I'm gonna just shut up. I didn't mean to talk about
exactly.
Now nobody in the comment section. Nobody got nothing to say now.
Everybody came for his neck. Oh my God, girl, be strong. Next day, hi, we're back together.
Yeah, and they love it.
Back together and
who's saying anything?
Love your Gucci. Love your Gucci headband.
Oh my God, Gucci headband. Bless your family. Everybody want to take him to the gallows when the video came out.
2 weeks ago was I can't believe it.
Bless your baby. Fuck out of here.
Now, oh my God, love your Gucci bucket fab. 2 weeks ago it was. Fuck this nigga.
I'm staying quiet on this corner, gentlemen.
Another good example of there's no such thing as bad publicity. Look at the racist lawyer. Who the fuck knew who he was before he became an idiot?
Or that lady who was calling the cops on people from Stanford. They're having fun.
They're having fun. They're black. Who knew who she was before
Nobody.
that? Now she's popular. Why? Because of negative publicity.
So do you think the negative publicity about Biggie made his legacy better?
I think his legacy is untarnished regardless. Because I believe when he started making music, those guys from Genius, I'm not even sure they were born yet.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not even sure they were born yet. So they just need that, hey, look at us. I know you don't know who we are, but here.
Clickbait.
Exactly.
But
just
Genius,
click and see what they say. That's what I think they are.
But Genius is also like a platform like, you would never hear The Source. You would never hear Double XL. You would never hear Hip Hop.
Yeah, but you would never hear The Source and Double XL because that genre who valued The Source and Double XL, we've all grown up.
Right.
I know Joel Ortiz used to be a staple on The Source.
Oh, word.
You know
Joel Ortiz. Joel Ortiz is probably one of the most underrated. Like, he does not get the props that he deserves. Like, Joel Ortiz is dead
one of the most
nice.
underrated.
Don't give me that face L. Not this L, the other L.
Let's go way back.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay.
And that we're all grown now.
They can spit, man.
Exactly.
Oh, just because you don't have hits doesn't mean you're not a dope MC.
Oh, but when niggas was defending Lil Yachty, you wasn't saying that.
Are you serious?
I got quiet.
Joel's nice.
But just because he doesn't have a hit record doesn't mean he's not dead nice. Most Def doesn't have a hit record.
I'm gonna give you a hit record.
But he's one of the
it's good records of Platanos and Collard Greens, man. It's a good album, Platanos and Collard Greens,
man. Are you kidding me? Black on Both Sides is a classical album. Most people can't name 2 to 3 songs off it besides Miss Fat Booty. This is the point I'm trying to make.
Now, this is the fucking hip-hop. This is bar talk. Now we're talking. Now this is bar talk. This is a bar talk conversation.
You know,
right.
Yes, Joy. You trying to finesse him, Joy. You trying to finesse him, Joy. I peeped the finesse.
The genre that listens to the Source.
Ignore his ass. Go ahead.
The people that listen to the Source listen to people like Crooked Eye, Joel Ortiz. Some people don't even know who Crooked Eye is today. They think it's the beer.
True.
Right. See?
Ooh, and you call yourself a hip hop head.
Slaughterhouse.
We are talking. Yeah. We are speaking about.
Right. Info, nigga, pussy, call him Joe Buddy.
Pump them that came to get it, bro. Oh, sorry. Okay, no. Leave Joel Ortiz alone. Leave. You a young old nigga. Goodbye.
Yo, what's the one I said earlier?
Get back to Notorious B.I.G. See how we got all the way off? Okay, but no, actually, that was a great conversation.
I'm gonna phrase that word if it hasn't been phrased already. I'm gonna remember it.
So, of course, one of the major beefs from back in the day, as we just spoke about, the fact that there's no such thing as bad publicity. So I'm gonna take it back to the 90s for some people who were born in late 90s, early 2000s. Of course, the East Coast, West Coast drama. There were a lot of artists there were two major artists that lost their life, and there was so much controversy surrounding it. Do you think that was created out of an actual issue, or do you believe that the media created that, which in turn made two major rappers lose their lives?
The media threw fire. They threw gasoline on the fire.
Do you think that when Angie Martinez went over there that she actually added fuel to the fire, because Angie Martinez did a interview
that we never ever heard?
With Pac.
I wish she released it already.
And she won't. I read her biography, which is awesome.
What's her reason for not releasing it though?
She at that time she didn't even feel comfortable going over there. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because she was a part of the East Coast.
That's
so
right.
her going over there and actually sitting down with
Pac,
it made everyone uncomfortable because it was like picking sides.
They put fuel to the fire.
You leave Angie alone.
I think the beef was always there, but it's like with the media hyping everything up, there was a need to answer or else be looked at as the weaker side, the weaker sex, and that forced action that look at Tekashi and Casanova.
Right. Well, that's a whole other thing.
Exactly.
But weren't they? Wasn't Tekashi like trolling the shit out of Casanova?
No, but they were trolling him, and then when they went to the fight, there was a shootout. Like it was a big.
Keep in mind, it's the entourages that do the.
That did all the dirt. So
allegedly, I saw the Barclays camera for what I saw.
I don't want to bring that up, but you know what I mean. Like,
that situation is still up in the air.
So do you believe it's everyone around them that's done it and that created it?
Well, of course, it's definitely. I definitely feel like entourages play a part in it. You know what I'm saying? And of course, and this is me speaking as a man. I don't know. I'm speaking as a man for myself.
Oh, for your entourage?
Right. The male ego is a motherfucker.
Speaking for your entourage?
Because even if 6ix9ine feel like y'all want to dead it, if you got 7, 8 other savages around you saying, nah, man, fuck that, who are admiring you, then you don't want to ride.
As weak to them.
Right.
So you're gonna jump, prematurely.
So you're going to promote.
To save that,
you want to promote violence to the young people who look up to you because it's
unfortunately, Joy. That's how
I'm
it goes.
I'm just saying
it's like it is what it is.
Yeah, but by the grace of God, these two young brothers, they figured out a way.
Well, I was actually happy to see that Casanova and 6ix9ine actually had a conversation because I saw a show where Casanova was like, "Look, son, I'm not even." You don't want this, like basically along those lines.
Right.
So because of Biggie losing his life and Pac losing his life, because of this, I think it's a good thing to squash beefs now, because beefs now actually aren't even really rap beefs the way they used to be.
It's entourage beef.
And
you know
again,
what I'm saying?
I like to use this word, music entertainment. How often we forget the word entertainment part, man. We gotta remember that it's entertainment.
It is entertainment. Now I don't want to jump in because we're all Biggie all day, all the time.
Right.
So you know that Biggie made 2 albums before he passed away. Everybody keeps saying that there's a torn conversation over Life After Death being one of the greatest selling hip hop albums of all time. Nobody asked for that face, man. See, can I say what I need to say before everybody starts scrunching their face up? We are creating a platform, a conversation. It has been said that that Life After Death is one of the greatest selling hip hop records of all time. Let's not forget that this man put out
2 albums
in one. Two albums in one, and it went gold. Right when it came out, it actually sold 639,000 copies in the very first week. When going gold actually meant something in the 90s.
Right, that's actual records that was sold. Not no streaming shit
to do in the industry then, because we didn't have streaming, we didn't have social media.
So
all we had was the Source, Word Up, Double XL, and just like those platforms that we looked at every month. There was no internet in the 90s. So. What are your thoughts on that being? Do you think that Ready to? I keep saying his first album. Do you think that Life After Death was one of the greatest hip hop selling records of all time?
Well, men lie, women lie, numbers don't. I mean, the numbers is there. And personally, I feel like the music on it is incredible.
You don't think that it's timeless?
To me, it's
you
timeless.
Can't listen to niggas bleed right now.
I still listen.
You can't listen to Kicking the Door right
now.
Sky
is a limit.
It is timeless. Yes,
Play
it's
one
of it's timeless. It's one of the greatest selling records of all time. But to the opponents of that belief is that a good amount of the sales were in more like a pity buy based on his death.
Ooh,
ouch. That's a good.
A pity buy.
I could imagine.
I didn't run out and buy Life After Death because it was.
It was a double CD, exactly. Like yeah,
right. It was a double CD, and there's a.
It's 2 CDs, so it was double counted instead of just one count. There's another argument
so it was
right there.
Finesse. It was a good finesse.
You know,
it was a finesse move.
Turn your head round.
See, I didn't know. I didn't even know that.
Lay on the ground.
It's a
You've been robbed.
See?
It's a finesse move.
Okay, so it's safe to say. So what do
I
you
don't care.
think
I'm from Brooklyn. I'm giving it to him.
Brooklyn.
Big ain't
so
do nothing. He ain't do it.
For y'all, since it's not, what do you think is the biggest selling hip hop record of all time? You're like just off the top of your head. I know.
I'm not gonna say it's not, and I have no problem giving it to him. But in that same light, I can't just blindly follow without interjecting here and there and looking at different reasons as to why it led to it being the greatest record at that time.
What about you, Larry?
Oh no, I'm giving it to Big. I'm Brooklyn everything. Viva la Brooklyn, Brooklyn no bust. Biggie's from Brooklyn, so I'm biased.
All
off
Brooklyn.
top. Yeah,
Brooklyn.
I'm all
You got
Brooklyn,
a Brooklyn tattoo on you somewhere,
like,
don't you? Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So it's a discussion that I feel like can go somewhere, but we're actually going to take a quick.
But before we go,
break.
who was the other opponents though? I don't know who had the most numbers after that. So who
No.
I
was just like in my own personal research. I didn't care about anybody else. I just thought about Biggie.
Oh,
Why you gotta shout me out and make me look bad? Why you gotta make me look bad on my own fucking show? Can do break. Thank you so much for coming out. God bless and good night.
I just really wanted to know what was going on.
All right, on some Russell Simmons. Can do break. Thanks so much, guys. No.
Ball Talk Radio. Only thing we like raw is hip hop.
Hip hop.
And the strippers from City Scapes.
Only thing we like raw is hip hop.
I don't wanna know if you're playing me, keep it on the low, 'cause my heart can't take it anymore. But you can keep it stepping and you gon' regret it, 'cause I'll be fine all on my own.
Hottest on to New York City, Pretty Lou. As we take this to a whole nother level. Let's do it.
Ooh, I never had somebody like you, but I just gotta fight it, 'cause you cannot have no more chances. You cannot take me for granted.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
It's the 10 rap commandments. What? Niggas can't tell me nothing about these flows, nothing about these bars, not even these beats. Real MC niggas know what it is. My niggas from the corners, I ain't forget y'all. My real trappers. I went from mixtapes to CDs to selling USBs. Look, I've been in this game for years. It made me a beast. It's rules to these streets. I wrote them on this beat. Check by check pamphlet for you to get your rap songs, little help, and projects off the shelf. Rule number uno, never rake a style you know. It's dope, just a blow for dough. 'Cause you know, there has to be originality, and actually that shit can get real if you get hit with the steel. Number deuce, never rap what you don't do. Don't you know real bad boys be riding to violence, take it from Brooklyn finest. I done caught mad licks off a bitch nigga thinking he fifth. Number Trey,
Never pop shit out your face. Them cameras is all around, better watch what you say. Goonies will hunt you down for what you post on your page. You'll be another dead rapper, making the front page. Rule 4, never get caught up with a whore. Make them sign them gag orders, make a buck for the cause. Number 5, rappers shouldn't be getting so high. We in dark times, you leaning, 211's gon' rise. Number 6, that auto-tune shit, quit. If we can't hear you clearly, then really you ain't legit. 7, this rule is gon' be hated. Us rappers don't wear dresses, some faggots infiltrated. Just be an artist, that's it, cause soft and hard don't mix. We from the bricks, this that hip-hop shit. Number 8, please stop talking that way. Most of y'all niggas is fake and couldn't cough up a plate. Take 9 should have been number 1 for me. If you ain't got the license, keep the guns off the screens. Them hip-hop cops and them feds watch. You'll be in cuffs in a minute, ready to start snitching. Number 10, a strong word called loyalty, honor, integrity, helping the friend in need. Don't be a crew hopper riding everybody way. Cause when you do poppin', they gon' tell you stay away. Follow these rules, you have mad moves, it's classic. Plats that go platinum, fans that's fantastic. If not, you'll be a flop that drop trash bins. Waste your life trying to make something sound like the last hit, while I be hitting asses in back of the G-Wagon. Cash in the G fashion, all of my G's magging. Whole team stacking when you look up. With shit, I got a jug, more balls to cook up for Brooklyn. What? Skunk Gang. Hell Kitchen. For the culture. It's hot, R.I.P. to the greatest. B.I. Back to life is B.I. Ready to live.
Love ain't always a two-way street. My two-door coupe has an empty seat. I left on Cupid, or right on stupid. The corner of Vivier is where I'll be.
You knew I was a baller, it made you wanna lay up with me. Late night grinds made you wanna stay up with me. It was all sweet till we start to fall asleep. We did that together, but you never got to wake up with me. Told you I was trying to scrape up 50 so I could move ya out the hood. I got that 50, went to the jeweler. Even though I bought you a rollie so you could shine with me. Little did I know, all you wanted was some time with me. Movie night, bottle from the liquor spot. Netflix, number 4 from the chicken spot. You wanted to spin the globe, pick a spot, disappear with me. Sip a beer with me, we can share hickeys. I just told you to plan it, but I ain't take you nowhere, I just took you for granted. I ain't really understand the damage when you started talking leaving, I just couldn't understand.
Love ain't always a two-way street. My two-door coupe has an empty seat. I left on Cupid, or right on stupid. The corner of Vivier is where I'll be. Love ain't always a two-way street. My two-door coupe has an empty seat. I left on Cupid, or right on stupid. The corner of Vivier is where I'll be.
Look, now she ain't a gold digger. If she had nothing else, she would have her goals with her. All she wanted was a nigga to stay home with her. She was getting lonely. I was with my homies. Came back, took her out. That's my way to make up. Went home, told her keep on the lingerie and makeup. As soon as she wake up, she know I ain't gonna be there. Stack under her pillow, you would think she left teeth there. Now I'm out the doghouse, she could go shoe shop. Friends say I'm a scumbag, she tell him her boo not. She told me I was though. I bought her a few rocks, thinking she would forgive it, but materialistic. Things ain't impress her, she turn on the pressure. I ain't do the right thing, so I forced her to sever ties with a nigga. Yeah, my lack of effort made me come home to pack bags and rollie on the dresser.
Love ain't always a two-way street. My two-door coupe has an empty seat. I left on Cupid, or right on stupid. The corner of Vivier is where I'll be. Love ain't always a two-way street. My two-door coupe has an empty seat. I left on Cupid, or right on stupid. The corner of Vivier is where I'll be. Love ain't always a two-way street. My two-door coupe has an open seat. I can hug the streets, but the streets can't hug me. Love ain't always gonna progress, but you get stronger through the process. It might sound crazy, baby, you gotta know.
I can't see it coming down my eyes, but I gotta let the song cry. Good girl, wrong guy. She independent and so bossy. Love is free, but trust me, to lose it is so costly. She wanted car seats, marriage, and a crib. I just wanted floor seats, banners up and live. Hope this good girl ain't gone forever. I gotta live with the fact I did you wrong forever. Damn.
my nigga Sonny Black in the building. What's up? J.O. It's good. Check it. Step on the track and feel the rhythm running like a relay. Now slang a rock, but when I got the rock, I ball like PK. Open your mind to the world and the finer things. Ain't talking about them big chains and the diamond rings. Been plotting this scheme back when I was 15. I'm talking big dreams, get up on that big screen. See, hip hop got a lot of good and bad genes. Laying on the deathbed, but I got the vaccine. That's light, gotta get my fucking cash right. I live a fast life, grinding like a half pipe. I'm higher than the gas price, I get it half price. A shorty ass right, blow me like a bagpipe. Frontin' on my shit, I'm that nice. Brothers from present, my present and future's motivated by my past life. Never regretting, life is a game of chess and I'm making moves every second. Got goals like David Beckham. I'm from where the sky, where they grayer than Seattle. Birds got the chirp, man, them snakes got the rattle. In the city, crime more beef than the cattle. Yeah, them young niggas going harder than the gravel. Lord protect my blind side like a left tackle. Flyer than a Ray-Ban, Mojo Flacco. I'm shitting on these niggas, about to buy a box of Pampers. Fresher than some Mama Hammer, shake 'em off like Barry Sanders. I learned it from my nana, my nigga, I'm built like Vander. No salamander, mess with chicks way above your standards. Society is more fucked up than a double standard. Ooh, this is propaganda, mama told me mama manners. And focus on my grammar, eat 'em like a plate from grandma. Or like a deli sandwich when they're sleeping like pajamas. Ain't in the ring, but these punchlines gon' do the damage. The first impression, the question, my nigga, I'm the answer. Go. Sit back, just let it go. Don't hold back, just let it go. Hands up, just let it roll that weed, just let it go. Sit back, just let it go. Don't hold back, just let it go. Hands up, just let it check it. Yo, I gotta find a solution up in these institutions. Cause everything I'm hearing now is considered pollution. And watching TV and listen to the radio. See all the kids gon' end up like radio. I see which way to go, clearer than some Visine. Teach my brothers about responsibility and hygiene. Before you play outside, you gotta do a list of chores. But first make the bed and pick the clothes up off the floor. Mama always work late, Thursday to Thursday. I was locked in my room working on my wordplay. Know a few chicks who I took out on the first day. Got 2 or 3 kids now, up and up the birth rate. Party hard, my nigga, I'm drinking like my birthday. African American, New York is my birthplace. The worst place when you're opposite of first place. But ain't nothing sweet here like how that dessert tastes. Head to New York City, where all the women are pretty. Fuck them haters who got one, they never showing them pity. Nah, yo, and honestly, can't wait till the day I'ma be finally economically living in peace and harmony. The freedom of expression allows me to communicate to the human race. So homie, can you relate? I write to educate and stimulate the minds of the youth. Innocent people who get pushed away from the truth. On the record, I feel connected to a higher power when everything else in the world makes me feel rejected. I hope my writings keep you interested, so when you meet me in person, I can feel respected, gain a new perspective. I'm dropping lines like a fishing man up on a mission. Life is harder than the first time I learned to do long division. It was set up for me to sell drugs and go to prison, but I fucked the system and I switched it to a new position. Go, sit back, just let it go. Don't hold back, just let it go. Hands up, just let it go. Roll that weed, just let it go. Sit back, just let it go. Don't hold back, just let it go. Hands up, just let it roll that weed, just let it go, go, go. Just let it go, go, go. Just let it go, go, go. Better days, my nigga. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Come carry on. Just let it go, go, go. Fuck all that bullshit. Just let it go, go, go. Just let it go, go, stay go. Yeah, 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 yeah. It's P Motor. LFP. Better days, better days. Get away. Is that your dick? Shout outs to you and all my niggas. I wanted to tell you.
Listen. Yeah. I don't care about your dick. Nah. 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 I don't care about your dick. Come here, little Joy. Sit down. Let me talk to you. It's always
always a happy ending.
And we are back.
Bar Talk Radio.
Welcome back to Bar Talk Radio. They be like, Raw is.
It just got so hectic real quick. It just got so hectic. It just got so hectic because we were on his live.
Only thing we like Raw is hip hop.
And dated multiple people.
Yeah, at the same time.
No, sorry, that had nothing to do with hip hop.
That's some whole shit.
Sorry, that's some, according to the owner of City Scapes.
It is
that's some whole
absolutely
shit. I'm a
some
hoe.
whole shit.
You're not a hoe. You're just doing whole shit.
That's right. You're not a hoe.
I'm a little offended.
I didn't say. I just said she's doing whole shit.
I just got called a hoe.
You doing whole shit.
Alright, I'm gonna put my
Once
head
upon
down.
a time, not long ago, she was a hoe.
And I'm
Oh man.
Welcome back to Bar Talk Radio. But the only thing we like raw is hoes. That's it.
Hoes.
And sex. Oh yeah, raw.
Bar Talk
hip-hop.
Radio. Can't do the trap.
No raw sex. No raw.
Yeah, raw hip hop.
Oh my God.
Is hip hop.
Yeah, we know.
Oh, guest host, please introduce yourself again. I can't even.
It's all good. This is Asumoh, owner of City Scapes. Welcome to Bar Talk Radio. We're in the building. All of us in Brooklyn. We're here.
That's right. Wait. Is City Scapes open tonight, by the way?
Of course we open tonight.
Oh, shit.
Open
Yeah,
tonight?
come through. I got a bottle for y'all. Come
Wait, you saw that? You saw that on the live, guys. It was on the live.
Wait, who's the one that said I could date multiple people?
Leave they hoe asses home. That's right. I don't want. Look, I'm petty. I don't want you niggas drinking off my bottle.
That's right. Bring your bottle.
Your bottle.
I'm just looking down.
Yeah, man.
So
me and Al was rolling with you the whole time, man. We don't want you hoes
So
in the VIP with us, man.
We're gonna get back to the show, Bar Talk Radio here. So I got a question for you about Cardi B.
Go ahead.
So we know that Cardi B got her start in the strip club,
Of course.
obviously. Do you think that her career would have taken off as much as it did if she didn't start in the place that she did?
I think it would have taken off eventually, but I think the way things played out, she was just at the right place at the right time. To me, her timing was perfect. I mean, there are a lot of stars who got their start in the strip club.
Right.
And to me,
quite a few.
she had to be in the strip club to meet certain people, to put on Love and Hip Hop, to get her notoriety out there, because she was already popping on the gram.
Right. Yes.
Exactly.
Let's not forget that.
And a lot of people forget that she already had an audience at on the gram.
100%. Yeah.
So being a dancer and then being introduced to a bigger platform on Love and Hip Hop just blew her up pretty much overnight, and then it allowed her the option to say, now that I have this audience, let me branch off to what my passion is. Let me branch off to what I really want to do,
which is hip hop.
Which is hip hop, and it worked out for her.
That's
okay, so what's your interactions? What have your interactions been like with Cardi?
She's awesome. She's down to earth. You know what it is? Knowing her, behind the blue screen is like she's your normal, everyday Bronx,
regular girl from the Bronx.
You know what I mean? She's just down to earth. She never changed with her stardom, and I think that's a good indicator of the caliber of the person they are. Because if you change, it's so funny. Being in the limelight, 15 seconds of fame is only last 15 seconds. I mean, a lot of people who fall from that grace, and then the people they shunned, are not there for them anymore, because when they had that 15 seconds of fame, they forgot it was the people who made them.
Right.
Same people you see going up.
You see them coming down.
Same people you
going up,
going down.
Going
so
down.
she never let that change who she is as a person. So I think that's pretty dope.
That's awesome.
Well, next question's on me. Let me see.
That would be you, Larry.
I could pick one. Let me see one that see. I'm not a strip club guy, so you got to bear with me.
Go ahead.
Does your spot have a champagne room?
We used to. Back in the days.
All right, so we're gonna scratch that question.
Just a regular
VIP room.
Just a regular VIP.
Regular P. So being the owner of City Scapes, right? I'll scratch that question because that mean ain't no more sex in the champagne. That's
no
done.
more sex in champagne.
That for everyone.
What night? What artist without? What was an epic? Like, what was one night out of all the celebrities that came to your establishment that stood out to you? What night was personally good to you? And what artist was in the spot, or did you just make it rain on them yourself? Because you have that luxury too.
Well, me, I'm African. I'm cheap, so I don't make it.
Oh, light showers, light flurries.
We're gonna drop some change on you, bitches.
Can't do it. Bombs, drop the bombs, can't do it.
Drop some coins on you bitches. Here we go.
My man not paying for no dates,
so
yeah.
that gets me out the mix. But I think my most epic night got to be when Rick Ross came and he performed on stage. It was lovely. The crowd was crazy.
All the strippers came running from the back like it was a movie.
Out, you know,
like a Players Club.
Yeah, like right.
You hit that red button. They okay running out. Dollar bill.
I think it was gorgeous. I think it was good energy. You know, he had a lot of fun. He was himself. He was comfortable, and I like that because that was the time him and 50 were beefing, and there was something about him not being able to come into Queens. So for him to come into Queens and
showed out
and be himself, to me it said a lot about my place. You know what I mean, making him host a venue like that. I mean, there've been other notables like DJ Khaled, but I knew Khaled many years ago.
Okay.
Like, way before.
Yo, man, stop showing off, man. Showing off. You're like, Khaled, that's the homie. I know him from way back. You might have a bars for him, styling to like, that's just Khaled. That was a regular night for me, you know what I mean? But
DJ Khaled coming through, just a regular night at City Scapes.
Yeah, it was just a regular night at City Scapes,
you know. So how do you feel like hip hop fits in with the strip club scene?
I think it's almost a necessary evil because back in the days, 4 or 5 years ago, there were no artists in the strip club. People came to the strip club because they knew there were dancers there. Nobody cared, right. But it's like now with the market so saturated, and it's like when one closes, two opens. You need an attraction, to draw a different kind of niche. And then when the old strip club guys, they wanted you to come sit down, talk to them, enamor them, and go home. They just wanted company. These new clientels, unfortunately or fortunately, whichever how you look at it, they want to pop bottles, they want the show, they want the facade of wealth and
right.
And so sometimes we use those artists to draw them out to make them feed their ego, if you will. And it's almost a necessary evil. I mean, sometimes it's more a hassle than it is anything. Sometimes I wish I could go back to 5 years ago where I could watch the place from home and not even be there.
Yeah. Right, so you have to be in there hands-on.
Because
let
me tell you something. The male ego is a motherfucker. The male ego is a motherfucker, man. Well, that's next question is mine, the last and final question. Well, this is just probably, I've been cool, calm all day. I've been trying to get on your Insta Live, man. Nobody, I got on his, nobody checked back for me. They was like, that's the guy in the passenger side of the ride. Is that the main guy? Yeah. Well, we know that you, how many years have you been owning that establishment? That's not the question, this is the setup for it.
Right, 3 years.
3 years, a successful businessman. He personally knows DJ Khaled from back in the days. You don't even call him Khaled. He's just known from back in the days. Had the most epic night with Rick Ross.
Yes.
But what everybody want to know, what I want to listen is a serious question.
Dun, 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 dun.
What is your favorite cereal?
That's a tough question.
It's a tough one.
I think if I had to pick my favorite cereal, it have to be Honey Bunches of Oats.
Honey Bunches of Oats. That's the first, right?
Yeah, I have to say Honey Bunches of Oats.
Yeah, I think it's the first. Honey Bunches
of
of
Oats.
Oats.
No honey nut Cheerios?
Yes, I think to me it's like it's cereal, but it's like fake healthy with all the
with all the sugar and the nut and oats and everything.
It's like you're cheating, but you don't really feel like you're cheating. It's like fake healthy.
Needs my energy to go to the club and throw money tonight. Gotta
count
be
these
healthy.
Count these bitches.
That's right. Shout out your handles, your establishment. Before we get out of here, everything, all the good stuff.
Come out to City Scapes, come hang out with us. Definitely go follow Bar Talk Radio. Go follow them, check them out. Great people. Very affable, very intelligent, wealth of knowledge from them. So follow them out. You see them on my live. Click on their link, go on their bios, and let's have fun.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming and sitting down.
Yeah.
I know you're a difficult person.
We going to City Scapes, and we got it on camera. He promised us the bottle. I'll be telling the bouncer.
We stop.
Let me in.
So Bar Talk Radio, after party in City Scapes. Everybody gets a bottle of water.
He did not say a bottle of what? He did say a bottle.
Agua. And we in City Scapes with agua.
He said a bottle. He did not say a bottle of what, y'all.
That'd be a hell of a joke.
Funny. That was
a whole
great.
section.
Thank you so much for coming and sitting down.
Water.
This was awesome. This was great.
I
love your opinion.
Your energy is dope as well, man.
Thank you.
Bar Talk Radio. Make sure you check us out, bartalkradio.info.com. And we'll be in City Scapes.
See y'all in City Scapes tonight.
Yo, only thing we like raw is hip hop. And shoot some City Scapes.
Only thing we like raw is hip hop.
Music?
Once upon a time, not long ago, I was a hoe. And I'm admitting it, I won't take it back. Cause I did the shit, I was a hoe. And I'm admitting it, I won't take it back. Cause I did the shit, I was a hoe. More money, I want your money. I want more money, I want your money. More money, I want your money. I want more money, I want your money. I said if I want fuck, I'm gon' fuck him. But if he ain't got a buck, I won't cuff him. Spend 100 on me, it ain't nothing. Wanted double D, so he stuffed them. Back to the point, is it some cash in this place? If it is, I'll probably stick the sass in your face, turn around. Then he asks about the taste. He fell in love like the passion of Dre. But I fuck him though, and I don't even care if his mother know. It's about that paper on another note. And I fake a baby like the rubber broke. And once upon a time, not long ago, I was a hoe. And I'm admitting it, I won't take it back. Cause I did the shit, I was a hoe. And I'm admitting it, I won't take it back. Cause I did the shit, I was a hoe. More money, I want your money. I want more money, I want your money. More money, I want your money. I want more money. This is for all my hoes, all my gold digging hoes. Money getting love, my hoes. Bout the riches, all my hoes. Broke hitters don't do those. And I'm admitting it, I rip you quicker for your benefits. Send a flick, tender strip, independent chick. Turn a bitch into L into generous. Yeah, contraire, I'm the blonde bomb scare. I'm rare on top, got a lot Conair. True dime, Mulan, where I find my hair. If you ain't buying, get from down round here. D-O-double-L-A. R-S, y'all motherfuckers gon' pay. D-O-double-L-A. R-S, y'all motherfuckers gon' pay. Once upon a time, not long ago, I was a hoe. And I'm admitting it, I won't take it back. Cause I did the shit, I was a hoe. And I'm admitting it, I won't take it back. Cause I did the shit, I was a hoe. More money, I want your money. I want more money, I want your money. More money, I want your money. I want more money.
Only thing we like raw is hip hop.
Holy ravioli.
I got the plans for her body blueprints. She get the bands cause her body foolish. In the club, make it run it up. She got bands, get your money up. Tell them niggas better double up. Cause for the money, she don't never chuck. Cause shorty, she focus. She always focus. In the club, make it run it up. She got bands, get your money up. Tell them niggas better double up. Cause for the money, she don't never chuck. Cause shorty, she focus. Walked to the spot with a couple of knots. Yeah. I shut down a place when I back on my watch.
I came with a baddie, they came with the thoughts. I'm finna to spend what I pay for the watch.
We talk about money now. She did shit for the back, she'll run it down. Body foolish, just looking like Halle Berry. Super stack headed toe, man, that shit get scary.
She know that she fire. Climb up on top and she never get tired. Love me a rider. Told me hold on, my shit is inside her.
Backing it down with the dick, she twerk for the club. For me, she a strip, I ain't got a tip. She know I'm the shit, this song is a hit, I'm talking my shit.
Got me a chick and she down with the shits. Lick me from head to the head of my dick. Bending her over, then sliding it in. Screaming already, and that was the tip.
Let me know you focus on me tonight. Billie Jean, you walking around with me tonight. Let me know you focus on me tonight. Billie Jean, you walking around with me tonight. I got the plans for her body blueprints. She get the bands cause her body foolish. In the club, make it run it up. She got bands, get your money up. Tell them niggas better double up. Cause for the money, she don't never chuck. Cause shorty, she focus. She always focus. In the club, make it run it up. She got bands, get your money up. Tell them niggas better double up. Cause for the money, she don't never chuck. Cause shorty, she focus.
Only thing we like raw is hip hop.
What?
Only thing we like raw is hip hop.
Go and bust it open with your freaky ass. Go and bust it open with your freaky ass. Go and bust it open with your freaky ass. Go and bust it open with your freaky ass. I'm getting money with my dog. Project Pat on them hoes. I'm a hitter like a dog. Then I'ma pass it to my dog. Hey, Shawty, you know my wrist bright. Hey, diamonds, you know they hit like. Hey, bitch be on my dick like. Hey, show them with me to hit. Hey, show them with me to hit. I'm a hitter like a dog. Then I'ma pass it to my dog. I ain't going in a raw. She want me to take her to the mall. Go and bust it open with your freaky ass. Go and bust it open with your freaky ass. On the back block, where it's really at. Me and Puff around with a shot, Biggie ass. Smoking on the weed, yeah. Popping pills, yeah. Front account, yeah. Making meals, yeah. Getting top in the farm. Getting dome like New Orleans. I know this freak from Hollywood. She suck on dick, she do it real good. I know this freak from